Hello, universe. It's Brandy619. I know y'all know exactly who it is. Um, so right now, I got, I got. I'm sitting out here in my car because I'm waiting on my son. He's doing this thing right now. Um, but I wanted to definitely come on here and first of all say, this Jasmine Island, Elin, whatever situation is getting ridiculous. Now, it was ridiculous when it started, but it's really starting to get ridiculous now, okay? Because anytime you disagree with what the masses are saying and you don't support, you know, jumping on the bandwagon and being a part of all the mass hysteria, because you're literally looking at things for what they are, you are really, you know what I'm saying, recognizing and not just pointing the finger in one direction. I'm going to tell you something. Let me tell you something. Both of them are at fault. Now let me tell you where Miss Jasmine, where her fault lies, okay? Her fault is not the fact that she coming to the club wearing no underwear. That many women go commando, many men go commando, okay? But the problem is you gyrating all over the young man. You dancing with him all night long. The eyewitnesses have already said that y'all been calling each other baby, that you were saying that you would want to be with him. You telling all your business about your husband beating you up. You mad at him. Y'all divorcing. Y'all divorced. You know, you recording all this stuff on live so that your husband can see you, you know, do what you do. You understand what I'm saying? You sending this young man mixed messages. You got your twat all trumped up, all on his all on his package and all that. Now, what would happen if he decided to say, oh, she tried to rape me. Oh, she was sexually assaulting me. Okay? Based off of your behavior. You understand what I'm saying? You know, and, you know, you're drinking, you're getting extremely sloppy. They say you was in the bathroom already popping pills, but now it's turned into him trying to drug you. He dropped a pill inside of your drink. He did that. No, 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 no. No one saw that man drop no pill inside of the drink. You see something inside of the drink. It could have been a seed from a lime. It could have been a peppermint. It could have been a candy. It could have been a pill she dropped in the cup. Okay? Y'all so quick to blame this young man. And why, I don't know. Everybody is looking at little bits and pieces of videos, and most of these bits and pieces of video that we're watching is coming from Tanya TKO. And for some reason, she seems to think that I am being willfully deaf, because I'm like, well, where's the no? Did you hear her say stop, stop, stop? Like, she was saying stop, no, help me, when he was trying to hold her up and keep her from falling down. But when he goes and takes her into the dark, secluded area, you don't hear no, stop, help me. You hear no. You know, is that a no like it's good, or is it a no like, oh no, I don't want it? And then I hear the young man say, okay. I hear him say shh, because she might be getting a little too loud. But by that point, he already felt like he had been invited. The eyewitness says they've been rubbing and touching and grinding all over each other. Okay? That he asked her, could he fuck and could he screw? And she said yes. Okay? Like, let's not remove the blame from her. She has blame in this as well. Okay? Now, Mr. Dominic, okay, did he probably go a little further than he thought he could in that moment? Well, you know, given the messages that he was receiving, you know, he thought it was all good. He's probably attracted to sloppy, drunk girls. You know what I'm saying? And then after, they realize how far they've gone, don't want to accept responsibility for their part. You know what I'm saying? My advice to him would be, deal with women that are coherent and can make sound judgments and decisions. Period. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us as adults, of course, they're very young, but even when I was young like that, and I might have got a little too wasted, white girl wasted, like they call it, you know, I was mindful of how I acted and how I portrayed myself. I was mindful of going to certain place. Hey, if I plan on getting totally wasted, I'm definitely not going nowhere by myself. Okay, the eyewitness says that she has some friends that eventually came, or whatever the case, but before they got there, she was all over this dude. She was allowing him to put his hands wherever he wanted to put them, and he was allowing her to put her hands wherever she wanted to put them. That's the reason why the people thought that they were together in a relationship, in a consensual relationship. Okay? No one thought anything of it. Then after all of that happens, she continues to go and do the twerk contest with her cooter, with the rooter and the cooter all over the place. To me, it says a lot about your character. Do you understand what I'm saying? It says a lot to, what you would allow and maybe how far you would go. That's what we call blurred lines. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be very careful with how you go out here in these streets and conduct yourself if you want to be taken seriously. Nobody knows what's real and what's not. But what I can tell you is that, given all of the things that you did that night, now you want to come and you want to say, oh, he tried to rape me. Because I've now seen this third video on Tanya TKO's page where you're inside of a car talking to your friend, and the friend is like, well, we was wondering, all this time goes by, it's about 3 o'clock, we sit in the car, and then she just started breaking down talking about he tried to rape me. Well, how come you didn't say nothing all this time we was in here? You know what I'm saying? Everybody at that point is confused. Her friends is confused. Now the internet is confused. Now the tube is confused. Now the book is confused. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even really sure if she actually knows, you know what I'm saying, what all was going down. But so now I see that not only did she try to commit suicide, but now she's in the mental hospital, which is probably where they take you to get evaluated after you've tried to attempt suicide. So, I'm just gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave this here alone, okay? Ladies, you got to stop getting out here in these streets acting in the old kind of way. You got to have some kind of morals and some kind of standards. You got to stand for something. You got to be about something, okay? In order for the world to take you seriously and believe what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I watched several of your videos with your husband, and you talking about how y'all gonna F each other brains out, and he gonna put his tongue in your rooter and all kinds of stuff, and drinking and talking crazy, and you know what I'm saying? I've heard the help me on another video when you was in the car and the guy was driving fast, and you're like, help me y'all, help me y'all. I heard that. I heard, I just pay attention to a lot of little tiny details. And even though they're not all in that video, nobody knows what's all in the video, because nobody has just played your life all the way through. You have not come on and said that this man, you have not said anything to the world about him raping you. Not that you have to, but if this man is being put on blast, I mean, damn. I think that we should at least be able to see the whole video, not the bits and pieces that you guys want to take and put together and splice and add together and make it look a certain kind of way. Because I could edit a video and make it appear to be a certain kind of way. One thing that I do know is that they always taught me, believe none of what you hear and only half of what you see. And so, because we are all internet detectives, you know what I'm saying, we really try to find the truth. We really try to find the truth, and we try to find the silver lining in the situation. And when things start not looking, you know what I'm saying, like they're going in your favor, you know what I'm saying, don't don't be mad. Just take it for what it is. Accept it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? It would have behooved you really to just be like, you know what? I got wasted. I was so wet, but now that I don't dry it out and I see what I was doing and everybody knows about it, and maybe my job, my coworkers, my kids' teachers, you know what I'm saying? My pastor, when I go to church on Sunday and want to appear to be a certain kind of way, you know what I'm saying? It you know, maybe that was the sobering moment for you to be like, oh, and he tried to put it in me. Well, of course he did. You had already given the dude so many. The only thing you didn't do, um, well, I can't even say that shit. You know, so young men, when you out there, listen. If she wasted and she wilding and she all over the place, that ain't the one you want, bro. It's really not. It may seem like it's easy and you may not have to work as hard for it because it's already ready, but that's really not the one you want. Because they can't be trusted. They can't be trusted because their faculties are not all together. You know what I'm saying? Their state of mind is all discombobulated. It's all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So don't get yourself in that kind of situation. You know what I'm saying? You fall back. When you see that girl, know that girl is trouble. Facts. You know what I'm saying? But to all y'all that's mad because I'm not just saying, like, he raped her. No. And listen to me. I'm a survivor of sexual assault and sexual abuse and rape. Okay? While under the influence. But I definitely did not have enough strength to hold no damn phone. I can tell you that. And I did not have enough strength to fight this person off. And this was a person that I knew. Okay? And that person took advantage. But I also accepted my responsibility and my role in that situation because you know what? I got too full and I let my guard down. And that taught me a valuable lesson. And I got as far away. First of all, when I got myself together the next day, I was able to say, why did you do that? That's rape. And I could prosecute you. But because I accepted my part in that situation, I said it will not happen again. You understand me? And I wasn't out twerking with my butt out. I was fully clothed and all kind of stuff. Okay, I just had one too many drinks in my best friend's home. Okay? With a couple of dudes that we've been knowing. So, yes, it does happen. But am I saying that I know for sure that he did that? No, I don't know for sure. From the looks of it, you know, she was a participant in a lot of it. Now you have those places where it's kind of iffy. You know? And it's kind of iffy. But no one sees anyone penetrating anyone. No one sees, only the one video where he licks his hands and puts it behind her under her skirt or around that area. We still don't even see his hands go inside of there. We don't know. I mean, that's if we want to play dumb. We could imagine, but we don't know for sure. When he takes her into the back where the music gets quiet, we can imagine, but we don't know for sure. Only they know. But what I do know is I did hear the boy say, okay. So there was some level of respect there. where he said, okay, let me just leave you alone. Let me let you chill, because I thought you wanted it, but I guess you don't. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's giving the dude credit for that. And that sucks. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's giving the dude credit for him dancing behind the girl, him not facing her. He don't know what if she passed out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He been holding her up the whole daggone night because she been toe up and having just too much of a good time. You know what I'm saying? He's still keeping in motion and keeping in flow with what been going on. You know what I'm saying? It just so happened to be on video. Somebody else was taping. And I'm sure he was watching the girl video them. You know, he like, oh, you know, you want a little show? Shoot. Well, shoot, we give you a show. We chilling. You know? So, y'all gotta chill out, because I'm gonna tell you like this, man. There been some real disrespectful women on here that's mad because I'm not going for the okie doke. But see me, I don't sit around and hide behind no keyboard. Okay? I don't do this. I don't do all this on like this. So y'all get in the past. You get in the past really because I ain't got no other choice but to give you a pass. But for real, I understand the pressure. It gets tough sometimes. I know the pressure is tough, Miss Jasmine. I understand. You know, and sometimes we are seen not in the best light. You know? But we can recover from that. We just have to stay true to ourselves and true to truth. You know what I'm saying? Even if we don't come out, as the victors. You know? And that's going to come with time and maturity. But I really... I wish her the best, and I wish the young man the best. But I really do, you know what I'm saying? I really just think that the lines were blurred. And I think that he, in the end, you know, was like, okay. I think he was trying to help her. I think he really was digging her and kind of feeling her, and they was kicking it and they was hanging out. She literally was hanging out. You know what I'm saying? And she was okay with it. And so he thought it was okay too. You know? So, you know, I don't know, but the truth will make you free. Just tell the truth. Because all of us wouldn't be this conflicted if it wasn't so much stuff that the young lady had done and allowed to take place before this even happened. I know everybody talking about no means no, no means no, no means no, no means no. But you're not putting the video, you're not really, when she said no in that dark secluded area, he then said, okay. What else is he supposed to say? Seems like he stops because that's where the video cuts off. That's where it stops. Seems like he stops. When she was doubled over falling and he was holding her and his hand was on her breast and he was trying to hold her up and she was like, help me. Oh, help me. Oh, help me. From everybody else's account, he was trying to help her up because she was falling over and stumbling and just hella sloppy. When they was standing up dancing, he thought he was dancing. He was behind her. He was fondling her like he had been the whole night and like she had been the whole night. And he just thinking that she cool. You know, they danced in the club. He holding her. You know, okay, I know she had a lot to drink, but we've been kicking it all night. So I'm holding my baby, you know, and let me get a little feel, you know, not realizing that she actually had either blacked out or fell asleep. But I don't know nobody that blacked out or fall asleep that can still hold their phone like this, with their elbow cocked and their hand up holding their phone. The elbow and the hands holding the phone. Either the hand gotta fall down and she may still be holding the phone, or the arm may still be up here, maybe perched on something, and the hands open up and the phone falls out. But I'm not seeing a hand clenching the phone and the elbow cocked up like this. Okay, I'm just not seeing it. So, you know, Tanya, you can be mad, you know, or you can call me whatever you want to. You and your squawking crew, your followers, you know what I'm saying? Lead them to the Kool-Aid. They will drink. You know, come on, man. Y'all gotta really use some logic and really pay attention. Every woman that says rape or cries rape doesn't mean that they're actually being raped, and we know this. We know this. There's record of it. You know what I'm saying? We know this. So I would really like to really get to the heart of the situation, get to the soul of the situation, you know, not the part that's been built up and fabricated and made to look a certain and spun a certain kind of way for everybody else to see, you know what I'm saying? But the real heart of it, I would really want to get deep inside of Miss Jasmine and get to the depth and to the root of it, you know what I'm saying? And I think therein will lie your answer, but I don't think it's what everyone is alluding to at this point. So anyway, y'all like it or not, I don't give a monkey's uncle.